You need to understand. That's because we took from what they gave us and brought it along.
And now it's you need to go to college, then to grad school. Because now you need more than just college at this point.
Right. You need a college education now almost to be a sanitation engineer. That's a janitor.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true, Dad.
Right,
Because you really, I mean, now the way the job market is, even with a college education, it's hard to get the job that you even went to school for. You'll end up just, being a sales rep person or anything. And you didn't even go to school for that.
But if I had a choice to hire a sales rep with a college education.
You would.
And one with 2 years experience, guess who I'm going to hire? The one with college education.
Yeah.
In the long run, he's more
profitable.
profitable.
Them.
You can train him.
And they can do something else in the company.
Can do something else to further along my concern.
That's true.
Because I'm there to make money.
That's true.
But we're talking about problem teams. And that's part of the problem. That they don't listen. But who wants to listen if we don't have anything to tell them? We have to be able to tell them something.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to tell them?
And
don't drink, don't smoke, they hear it on TV.
And right, and most kids don't want to, they don't want to hear that, they don't want to see it. It's better to be, honestly, it's better to be real with kids. I honestly think that's a really good thing for teenagers. Of course, don't tell them, it's okay to drink or smoke or have sex at an early age or whatever, but you have to be, I think, real with the kids. Because, majority of the time they're going to do whatever, even when you tell them don't do it. But if you're real enough with them, they'll think back like, well, my mom didn't, say like, I'm nothing if I do this, but she did kind of say that if I do this, it wouldn't be good for me in the long run. Right. If you make it sound like it wouldn't be good for them, not you. Not I'm going to be disappointed, not how it's going to affect me, but if you make it into this is going to hurt you in the long run. Right. This isn't going to be good for you. This won't benefit you.
Right.
Then maybe they'll hear that more so than when parents are telling them, like, don't do this to me, and I'm your mom, you're driving me crazy, I got a headache, and all of that.
It's not about them doing it to you. And going back to what we started about saying, parents, you have to address these things early and sternly.
Yeah.
At 2 or 3, like she just said, I know thought about that option or that part of it. She understood that, hey, this gentleman is talking to me in a different tone. In a different tone.
Yeah.
What is this? This is new to me.
Yeah.
I got to find out what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So sit down and talk to them.
Yeah.
And you don't have to hit your child and get their attention. They know. Like I believe now, if I believe, and now since she said that they understand. And I believe that they understood more than we allowed them to. But if I'm just going to talk to her about the toys that she's playing with, well, she already know what to do with the toys. When you finish with them, put them up.
But you know it to be true because you and I have seen in different instances, I know you have, where you'll see a parent, this could be the kid's parent, and they tell them, hey, little whoever, sit down, don't do that, stop it. And the kids will keep doing it. But then you have this other person who puts that tone, not cursing at them, not disrespecting,
don't curse them,
not even yelling.
No.
But they have that certain tone in them where it's like, hey, you stop it, you sit down, and then the kids are like, okay, I better sit down.
I better stop. If nothing else but to find out what's going to happen next.
Right.
And see, now you parents out there looking at this, and you kids are looking at this, ask your parents this. At my age coming up, our parents could look at us, and that was it.
It's true.
They gave that look.
Remember at church?
Yeah.
Like if I would be talking at church, you or mama would look at me from across the room, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Because I know if I keep talking in church or whatever,
how did you know to be quiet?
Because you taught me that.
We talked to you at home. We didn't wait till you got to church to say, I don't know where she get that from. You know they get it from their kids.
Gotta teach it.
The kids.
Yeah.
And people say that they say there are no bad kids.
Yeah.
I bought into that at one time. There are bad kids. They're not born bad. It's a learned trait. They have to learn these things.
Yeah.
But just like they learned it, it can be brought out of them. I'm a firm believer the kids don't want to be bad. They want attention. And any attention.
You know what I think they really want is attention, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And they need love more than anything. These kids in today's world, they need love. I'm so hard, I'm so bad, I'm this, and that. They need love.
That's for attention. I'm being bad, I'm being hard for attention.
They need love.
Yeah, and I'll put the blame on my generation. Some of it. Because somewhere along the line, we went to work trying to provide for our families, and then we forgot what we came through. Mm-hmm. We wanted attention. Why do we play basketball? Why do we do all kinds of sports? Why do we dress nice?
So they can
Why
be
do
proud
we
see us.
do different things? We want to get a nice car thing. We wanted attention. We wanted somebody to notice. Hey, there's Al. You know, it reminds me of that TV show Cheers. That part that says, he goes where everybody knows his name.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants some attention. Everybody wants to be recognized.
Yeah.
But we want you to be recognized for good that you do.
Yeah.
So therefore, we have to start now. Ladies, gentlemen, uncles, aunties, cousins, everybody. Yeah. There's some child now that you can go to and say to that child, if it's a little boy, say, you come from kings.
Yeah.
You can be great.
You can be anything.
You can be anything. And by anything, I mean anything. We now have a black president.
Look at Barack Obama.
We now have a black president. You never thought it would come.
Yeah.
But we do.
But he has somebody in his life.
He had somebody in his house and his life that said, you can. Remember they used to tell us all the time, you can be anything you want to be. Mm-hmm. And we knew it for a fact that we could, but we fell down because we felt like, well, nobody gave me, nobody gave me a clear pathway to it. Mm-hmm. So nobody encouraged me. And without encouragement, somebody telling you all the time, using my ear all the time, talking about, let's go and do this. Maybe there's something wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm going to steal a bicycle. Why would you want to steal a bicycle? He got a nice bicycle. I'm taking that bicycle. Get you a job, get one just like it. Now 2 of you have nice bicycles. See, nobody said that because so you have to be a leader. You have to be the one thinking outside the box. Mm-hmm. You have to say no. Learn to say no, even to your kids. No,
and
no, you can't do that.
You know what, Daddy, also, that I think, too, will help a lot of these kids is if parents and family members, teachers, whoever, stroke the kids when they do things right. Don't always focus on all the things that they're doing wrong. If you can focus on the things that they're doing right, I mean, even little things. Oh, I like how you did that painting. Mm-hmm. I like how you drew that. I like how you cleaned your room. Thank you for helping me today. If you do your kids like that, I'm serious, and I know people are probably like, whatever, but I honestly think it's a really good idea.
But so often I've heard, I'm so glad you brought that up, baby. So often I've heard you hear parents say, the teacher called and said he did good in school. It's about time. Come on now.
Why would you say that?
Because to them it's about time.
But I'm
because
saying,
again,
like,
they're taking it on themselves.
But you're crushing this kid.
Absolutely. But see, a lot of people don't understand. They don't realize that because they never gave the kids options on anything. When you were small and you used to always want to go outside and play, and I'd say, well, baby, you can either stay in here and look at TV with me, or you can go into your room
and play.
Because it might be raining outside or snowing outside, anything. Yeah. But rather than tell you no, I tell you those things, and here you at